You should do the intro, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Hi guys. No. Wait. Okay, hi guys, welcome back to a new video. CC Workout, Tom and Alex here. So we're going to do another like Q&A podcast type of video. If you want to see more of this type of content, by the way, me and Alex do live Instagram Q&A sort of stuff about once a week. So follow our Instagrams. I'll put it down there. But for now,
once a week or two.
Yeah, it's just once a week, pretty much.
Yeah,
but
more or less.
So yeah, so we're going to be we asked a load of questions on our Instagram. We're going to be running through that and just speaking generally on our thoughts at the moment. So yeah.
The questions are like very diverse. It's not just fitness. It's just random stuff. So
yeah,
we'll see how it goes.
Should be good fun. Okay, guys. First question coming in, and it is: where do you see yourself in 5 years' time, Alex Cowling?
Very big question to start off
with.
It's
deep to start with.
5 years' time. LA, innit? LA.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. We were having this dream. So our mate Connor, you can follow his Instagram right there. We'll give him a little shout out. He's an aspiring footballer. He's going to UCLA next year. And we just have this dream. He's going to be playing for LA Galaxy. And me and Cal are going to be like big on YouTube. We're going to move out there to LA and it'll just be sick. So like, ideally, that's where we see ourselves in 5 years. That would be so decent.
Alright, so in terms of like goals, like fitness goals and shit like that, mine are pretty straightforward, to be honest. Like, I want to be able to do the planche. I want to be able to improve my skills, and I just want to get a bit bigger as well. What's your type, personality looks?
See, this is the sort of one we get on our Instagram lives, and I feel like we say some boring answer every time. But
yeah,
to me, there's not one type that is leng. Like if I say blonde, that's sort of mentality. Like, okay, all blondes are peng, all non-blondes aren't peng. That makes no sense. Like, there's an array who are peng from any little minority, whatever. Like, blah, put them in the peng zone. Yeah, it's not what one type of girl is in the peng zone. I don't get the type. If you're watching this right now, yeah, and you're like, yeah, I've got a type and it's this, and I don't like any other girls, you're weird. I swear, you're weird.
100%, I agree. Like, yeah, I can't lie. If I find a guy attractive, I just do. But yeah, I can't lie. Usually brunettes is like what I tend to, but we'll see.
Yeah. Wait, we didn't. I love how we just didn't say the personality bit at all. We just went straight to the looks. Alright, personality-wise, for me, someone who's like a little bit different. Like I swear, when someone's boring, I literally hate it. Like if you've got something different about you, if you're a little bubbly character, bit like weird, but in a like a funny way, like I'm all over that. I swear. So yeah, like, if you're one of those people, the people that piss me off are the people who just trying to be cool all the time and just fit into like normal like.
Exactly, like
the people who don't show any emotion into anything.
Smoking,
no,
drugs, like piss off, man. Grow up, you know what I mean? Like, grow up.
People who are just doing anything for the approval of others and just don't show any emotion to anything, just be like, yeah, I'm cool. Like, those people just get in the bin.
Yeah, get out of my life, mate. Yeah. Get out of my lane. Do you believe in soulmates?
As in, like, so that you're saying the idea that, like, there's one person who's meant for you and that's it?
There's no way I believe in
that. Is bollocks, mate. It's absolute bollocks. Sorry. Imagine, yeah, 7.7, I'm going to say, billion people on this planet, and you're going to find the one, yeah? I reckon there's probably 100 million girls who are your soulmate. That's 1 in 70. Like, if you find one of them, you're good.
Easy money. What are your thoughts on cardio? Mixing it with weights.
Okay, so this probably isn't, like, the right answer in terms of health and stuff. I do not do cardio at all. Obviously, like, me and Alex played football at school and stuff, so we do sports and stuff. But in terms of going on a treadmill and just going like, I never do that. I think partly the reason behind that is because me and Alex both have relatively fast metabolisms, so you don't really have to do that much to stay in decent nick, aka like a bit quite lean. But obviously, when I'm older, if my metabolism slows down, and if I need to do cardio to stay lean, I probably will do it, but I just don't enjoy it. Combining it with weight training, it's okay, but I've heard that if you do it in the same session, then it's not as good for your weight training. Like you're not going to get as good strength and muscle gains. So I'd say do it on your days off. Would be my advice.
Yeah, like personally, I already do a lot of skills training, which is already ruining my reps training as it is. So I don't really want to. Yeah, to be honest, I don't really do cardio.
Another question. This is quite an interesting one, actually. What do your friends and family think about you influencing / doing YouTube? What are you saying?
I mean, I don't know. Like, obviously, they know about the video that went viral, but they don't know much about anything else, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like friends, in terms of like close friends, like we've got our little nice group. Like they're all really supportive about it. Like they're really calm. Obviously, you get like some dickheads at school who take the piss, but what are they doing with their lives? Seriously. In terms of family, I mean, I've told them about it. I've said like I've made a bit of money from it. They don't watch the videos, so it's calm. I think I'd find it embarrassing if they watch the videos, but like basically just all good. Like if you're scared of starting YouTube because you think you're worried about what people say, really don't be, because no one really cares that deep, and the people who you actually like and are your actual friends will support you. So start your channel.
Same with TikTok as well. Like at the end of the day, like people take the piss, but you can actually get quite far just by like in such an easy way nowadays.
Like people who chat shit about you for doing stuff like that are the people that just have no avenue to go down themselves. They don't back themselves enough to do it, so they're just kind of try and tear you down. And I'm not standing for that at all. I hate that sort of mentality.
Yeah, 100%. Me too. So the next question is: have you always been like naturally muscular and athletic?
Right. So for me, yeah. As a kid, I was always properly into sports and stuff. I always played sport. I was always like okay at sport. I wouldn't say I was like some sick athlete, but I was always good. So I always thought that I was like relatively athletic. But looking back in terms of like physique and muscle mass and stuff like that, I was weak as piss. Like I literally had no muscle on me at all. So I think the fact that I was doing sports wasn't helping me in terms of like my natural athleticism is not that high. So when I first started the gym, I was really weak and stuff, and I started right at the bottom. But I wouldn't say that is a hindrance. Like Cal will go into himself, obviously. But for me, I started right at the bottom. That hasn't stopped me from elevating my physique a lot. So wherever you are at the moment, you're changing your body composition, adding muscle, losing fat. Anyone can do it, no matter what your genetics are. So just do the work, basically.
Yeah, like personally, I was really skinny before, but I was naturally like athletic. Like I was good at running. I swam a lot as well. Yeah, I played tennis and stuff like that. But yeah, I was never like muscular at all. I was always really skinny. So I kind of completely changed the way I went. Like I had my advantages. Like I was really good at certain stuff in terms of like athletics, but I decided to sacrifice that to get Hinge.
It's worthwhile, basically.
It is worthwhile, yeah, of course. Okay, the next question is, I had this on my live the other day actually. How do you get rid of negative thoughts? And like, basically, they're trying to say like ignoring what people think.
Right. Okay. So, anytime you start something like ambitious or different, basically, you're gonna get those people that chat shit because they don't understand the mentality of like trying to actually get stuff done and do new things. So what I'd say is just take that almost as a compliment of you're doing something that either they're jealous of or that they wouldn't do themselves, which they don't understand. So if you're getting hate, that means you're doing something ambitious and, if anything, doing something positive. So don't take that as negative and basically just don't listen to those people. Just take that as like almost a positive. But it can be hard. It can be hard to block it out, but you need to do it to get it done.
Yeah, I can't lie. Like when the transformation video started blowing up, like and I started seeing different comments. Like obviously at the start you see only positivity and it feels great, but then you start seeing some different comments like, oh, he doesn't train legs, like his legs are so skinny. And then some people saying like, oh, he's still so skinny and all that stuff. But at the start, like, yeah, like I did sort of feel that, like it did have an effect on me. But I can't lie, now it's just like straight through sort of thing.
Yeah, like you're always if you make something and it's popular and it reaches a wide audience, there's always going to be some people who are chatting shit. But
yeah,
you got to put it in perspective. Like you get 5 comments about, oh, your legs are small. Yeah, look at that, and then look at the tens of thousands of likes the video's got. You got to weigh it up. Like look, that's a small.
Exactly. Yeah. Naturally, if you're looking at if you're looking at a compliment and a negative thought, the negative thought always outweigh the compliment, because compliments are something you get day to day.
Yeah.
So you're sort of used to it in a way, but you have to understand that like they're like over the keyboard on the internet, nothing outweighs anything, in my opinion. People say what they want, so yeah, just got to accept that.
Yeah, it comes with the territory. How
old are you? What's your height and weight? Okay, so I'm 18 years old. My height is about 186 centimeters barefoot, so that would be like 6'1", but yeah, with shoes it'll be like 6'2". And my weight is 80 kilograms.
Right, I am 17 years of age. I am 183 centimeters. I'm like basically bang on 6 foot in terms of height, and right now I'm around 70 kilos, just maintaining that. I'm not, in terms of like what I'm doing at the moment, I'm not bulking. I'm not bulking like excessively, because I feel like with the limited exercise you could do in quarantine, if you eat a lot of food, a lot of that's going to be put on as fat. You're not doing enough stimulus to properly like bulk and build loads of muscle. So I'm basically just maintaining my weight at the moment, doing as much like bodyweight exercise as I can, trying to just maintain my physique. Like, I feel like if you eat loads, you'll just put on quite a lot of fat at these current times. So I'm around 70 kg. I'd say 70 kg is my like maintenance weight. If I just eat when I want and don't overfeed or don't like diet, I stay around 70. So
okay, what do you do to keep your motivation up? So like, I guess obviously we all have the days when we're not feeling motivated and stuff like that. Well, yeah.
That goes without saying that like everyone, even someone who you think is like proper motivated, smashes it every time. There are always going to be days naturally where you're not really feeling it, so you just have to sort of push through and get the best done
especially
possible.
In quarantine nowadays as well.
Yeah, it's actually hard.
I don't know about you, but like there have been days where I've found it hard.
Yeah, no, definitely. I've taken days off. But in general, I'd say just having a goal is really useful if you're striving for one particular goal that you want to reach, and then working to achieve that can help with your motivation a lot. Also, just in a general sense, just having an overall goal, like to improve your physique as a whole, and knowing that whatever work you're doing is going towards that. So if I'm doing bench and I'm thinking, yeah, this is gonna make my chest better, I'm gonna improve my physique as a result. If you equate the work that you're doing to the end goal, then it makes you a lot more motivated to do that. Whereas if I'm just benching, I think, what's the fucking point of this? You know what I mean? So you need to realise how the work you're doing is going to affect your goal in a positive way. I should be a philosopher, you know. Jeez.
Yeah, bruv.
Just should.
That was deep, yeah.
Yeah. Off the dome as well. Didn't even get that pre-recorded. I think it's going to surprise quite a lot of people, but is how much do you work your core and what do you do? Alex Cowling, 6 set of abs on him. What do you do, mate? What do you do for abs?
Fun fact, I've never done an abs workout in my life.
There we go.
And thing is, like, when you do, because I do a lot of calisthenic stuff, so like all of that is working with my own body weight. And when you're working with your own body weight, literally anything you do, like pull-ups, even push-ups, like your core is always engaged. So in a way, you're always working your core when
Yeah.
you do calisthenics. That's one of the things I love about calisthenics, to be fair. It keeps you shredded and stuff like that. So yeah, that's basically. I don't even look at my diet or anything like that as well.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Alex has a proper fast metabolism, so he stays lean, whatever. So he always has abs, even without training them. What I would say is, overall, in terms of how good your abs look, the main thing is obviously being lean. Like you, as Alex does, you cannot train abs at all, be lean, and you'll have a six-pack straight away if you're very lean. However, if you train them, that'll just that'll make the ab muscles stick out further, so that if you have more fat, you can still see it. So all that training your abs does, it means you can see your abs at a higher body fat, which might be useful for some people. If you don't want to get really lean, you can still see your abs when you're 12% body fat if you train them. But I'd say the diet is much more important than the ab training. The ab training only adjusts it a bit, whereas if you're lean, doesn't matter what you do, you'll have a six-pack straight away.
A, are you happy with your TikTok content? And B, what do you want to achieve with TikTok? Okay, so obviously when I started making TikTok videos, I didn't think I was going to get like followers at all. But as I got followers, I realized how powerful it actually is as a in terms of getting exposure on social media and getting like sponsorships and just growth for like building yourself as a brand. So I'm trying to capitalize on that and obviously do as much as I can on it, but I'm not like, I don't see myself as someone who is going to be a big TikToker in the future. You know what I mean? But I'm sort of just using it to gain more exposure.
Yeah.
Because it works and it's easy.
Yeah, I'd say in terms of growing an audience, it's definitely the best and easiest social media to use.
100%.
It's one of the only ones where your videos are getting pushed out to loads of people who aren't following you. Instagram, for example, is so hard to grow on because the only people who see your posts in their feed are your followers, right? So gaining new followers is pretty hard, and especially initially. Whereas on TikTok, you can make a video, and if the algorithm pushes it out, so many people will see that who don't know who you are. It's so much easier to grow followers. So, and then that can transfer over to your Instagram, your YouTube, whatever you want. So it's definitely a sick way to grow.
And it's all about like it's like the way you think about things. Like if you look at TikTok and you think, oh, I'm not even gonna like try that. You know what I mean? Like that's moist and everything like that. Like yeah, okay, you can say that, but like automatically you're just shutting off a door which could lead you to so many paths just by posting some 15-second video a day. Like
yeah, it's so much easier as well.
The way you look at things. Yeah, exactly. It's easy. It's so easy. How can skinny people gain muscles?
Don't go to the gym and don't eat a lot, and then you'll get fucking massive, mate. You know what I mean? Dick.
Bucket list. If so, what's something on it?
Ooh,
that's a spicy question.
That's a lovely one. Very nice.
Shout out Katie Davidson for that question.
Madness. Okay, bucket list. Oh, we kind of said it before, but live in LA, like
live in LA. Oh, yeah, another one. Live in Bali.
Bali, yeah.
In Bali. Yeah, little by the beach thing.
Live in Dubai like Mike Thurston during the winter.
Oh, right. That's the thing. Like, I feel like when I'm older, most of my money is going to be spent on just traveling.
Yeah, and especially if we have proper flexible careers. So say the YouTube or some sort of social media thing kicks off. You're so flexible in where you can work. You can work
exactly.
from home.
100%. That's another thing with TikTok. Like, you can get this so easily if you actually want it. Like, if you actually look for it.
Like if this YouTube kicks off and we making like enough money from it to live on, we could just move to LA and it wouldn't affect anything. Our lives would just be sick. We can move
that's
to
what I want to get to.
Maldives, like Dubai. I just want to live in Dubai for like a few months or something. Just would be very nice.
That's another thing I say. That's why like I want at least my part-time job to be social media influencing, because you can do what you want when you want, go anywhere, and you're getting paid. You're doing what you love. Like
yeah, any job with flexibility just beats off like any standard job. Like working in an office where you have to go to the same place every day for years. Like I'm not on that. Saying that, I'll probably be in an office in like 10 years' time if this doesn't work, but I'm not letting that happen without a fight, mate. That's just not me.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
It's not me at all.
If I have to post cringe TikToks, then I'm gonna do it. I don't care. Like, I want to get to my dreams.
Yeah, if he has to make an OnlyFans, he'll do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Someone asked, will you come to Greece and do a show?
What do you mean a show? Fucking bodybuilding. Front relax. Side tricep. Like, what do you mean a show? Show. Man said a show. I got one that said, are you going to come to Sweden? Like, what am I going to do there? Just have a meet and greet with all my 3 fans? Like, it doesn't really make sense. But when we're bigger, we'll do a little tour. We'll do a tour.
Do a world tour, yeah.
Sweden, Greece will be on the list, mate. This is one of the things I wanted to talk about going in. Is that, say, if you're like worried about, you've been going to the gym for a while, you built a sick physique, and you're starting to lose it over this quarantine, don't worry, because there's a thing called muscle memory, right? So say you built your physique over 5 years, and you take 6 months off, you lose all your gains, whatever. It will only take you, say, 6 months to build back the physique you had, because your muscle remembers being that size, and it gets back there very easily. It's not like building a physique all over again. So if you're losing your muscle and you're worried, don't worry, you'll build it back quickly.
What have you been up to during the lockdown besides working out?
Ooh, okay. Like, I don't care.
Yeah,
just wanking it. Like, basically, yeah. Like, this is the example. I don't care what if anyone says I'm a neat. I've been playing Minecraft, yeah, and people will be like, oh no, it's shut up, mate. It's a decent game and a half. Like, if you want something, if you're bored and you want something that will take up a decent amount of your time and you'll have fun doing it, start a little Minecraft.
Wait, are you still
start
playing?
A world. Yeah, I've got a new server with my brother, so we're playing that. What have you been doing, Cal? Pass your time.
Sleeping, innit?
Sleeping. Yeah, my sleep's gone up.
Yeah, that is one thing. Like, I've been sleeping a lot. Like, a lot. I'm waking up at midday at least every single day.
Definitely.
Just watching Netflix, to be honest. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even think to be like, what have I been doing?
I've been through so many like shows on Netflix in these few weeks.
What is your favourite food to eat during quarantine?
Alright, so like your normal foods that you like go to is like your favourites, like the Mackies and that. That's just gone out the window because of quarantine. So like you're basically just having snacks and like home food. But what I've been having a lot of is, I always have a lot of it to be fair, but peanut butter on like toast, whatever. I love it. And also, it's not even like bad for you. It's quite good for you. It's got protein, healthy fats. So if you're looking there for a go-to snack that is tasty, is good for you, bang, peanut butter. I have it every day. Every day.
Are your goals the same as when you started working out?
Ooh.
That's a spicy question.
Yeah, I'd say they are. I'd actually say they are. My goals when I first started working out was to get bigger, to get stronger, and like just to look good, to look better, look big. And I'd say that's still pretty much my exact same goals. One thing that has come into play is I want to get a bit better at like calisthenics and stuff. Obviously, Alex has got me into that. So, and this summer was going to be a summer where we banged it out.
Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, parks and stuff and like outdoor workout areas open.
I think it should.
If that opens soon, then I'm definitely going to be going there most days because I'm not like a solely calisthenics athlete or anything like that. But just
it's
just fun. Like, it's a fun way of training that also has benefits to your physique.
And it's nice outside in the summer as well.
Yeah, and I feel like gyms will also be closed for quite a while longer, like actual gyms. Yeah. So outdoor gyms are going to be a main thing. So I want to learn skills and stuff like that.
Yeah, personally, I mean, obviously, when I started working out, I didn't even know what calisthenics was. So my goal was literally just to get bigger and stronger and to look better. And that is still one of my goals, of course. But right now, all I'm thinking about is planche. Like, literally, that's literally what I'm thinking about. Dream about it at night. It's sad, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't talk. I had a dream I was in Minecraft the other week, so I can't be talking, mate.
How to increase mind-muscle connection. Struggling to feel right muscles work.
Yeah, I got one like that as well, actually. What I'd say is, firstly, that comes with time. Like, straight away, when you first start doing it, okay, so let's take curls, for example. Take Farco as our little student, yeah? When you're first starting to do curls, your bicep has never done work in its life. So it's not, even a lightweight, it's not going to be able to do it itself. So you're going to just be basically lifting the weight, right? But as you develop and the muscle gets big, I'd say within like 6 months to a year is when your mind muscle connection will start to come in, because then you know what it feels like to just lift it, and you know what it feels like to squeeze it up using just the muscle you want to use. But that only comes with having a relatively developed muscle in the first place. When you haven't done anything, you won't be able to feel shit. So just wait and it will come. And that's a big tip in general. When it comes to building physique, it's not about lifting weights. Weights is just a vehicle that you use to apply tension to the muscle. The main thing is about providing tension. So you can lift it, or you can actually squeeze it with the muscle you're using. And that's a big tip I'd say to anyone. It's not just about lifting weights in this game. The weight's just the vehicle you use to apply tension.
Beautiful, that.
It's poetry, isn't it?
Bloody hell.
It's poetry. Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully the video isn't too long. But if you are still watching, comment Cowan Clarkey for life in the comments down below. And I'll definitely make sure to like and reply to all of you lot who are doing that. Because if you're still watching, you're a true fan. Anyway, thanks for watching. New videos coming soon. Cowan Clarkey signing out in a bit.
That's a wrap. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Come on,
money.